Oh man, what an exciting night! Dana, I usually don't fist pump and act like a teenager again. Those are the fun moments in coaching. But I told the kids after a game, this has been 3 years in the making. This is special because we can play in a postseason tournament. That's only been done one other time. And to see that you see your kids buy into something that you've been talking about for 3 years, to play that relentless with that much passion, and then you look in the stands and you see the smile on people's faces, you see the excitement, the energy in the building of this city. I always remembered. I told the guys before the game, I said, we're going to remember this night. We're going to win this game. We're going to play for 40 minutes. And, I have such respect for Coach Nagy and what Wright State's done. This guy has done an unbelievable job. He's probably going to get back-to-back Coach of the Year honors. I have a great respect for them and Loudon and Billy and Cole. They're a veteran team. But our kids aren't going to be denied. When the city gets behind you like that, as Rob Schmidt said, we need to be ready for prime time. And tonight we were.
Opportunities before you couldn't get over the hump on the big stage, so to speak, tonight you were able to.
Yeah, I think, obviously when Darius gets it going like that, that's really special, Dana. Cam Morse has done it in this building. Obviously we've had a lot of good players. Coach Slocum used to have some really unbelievable guards, Kendrick Perry and these kids. And, you got to move the defense. You got to put them in pick and rolls. The unsung heroes were the guys who are setting the screens, the Naz Mahannans, the Mikes, the Jamirs. All those guys pitched in on the glass, rebounding the ball. But our plan was simply, let's stop Wampler and Gentry. Let's let Love see bodies. We're not going to give up threes against this team. I think we held them to 5. We held them to 5 the first time, and we're just unable to beat them down there just by a few possessions. But I give all our guys credits. We really, really rose to the occasion. I'm really proud of them.
What was it like seeing 40 minutes of complete basketball out there by your team?
Yeah, it reminded me of West Virginia, to be honest with you. In that West Virginia game, our guys believe we can win. They had a great week of practice. You were in practice the other day. You saw how chippy it got. Probably a little too chippy, John, to be honest with you. But sometimes that happens when you really want something to happen. So tempers were flaring a little bit this week. But, I knew our guys would be ready. I'm a little bit shocked by the rebounding margin, but we have tough kids. Everybody always says, you're a Huggins disciple, and you guys teach this great technique and this rebounding. No, it's our guys. I think sometimes coaches get too much credit. It's the heart of Naz. It's the heart of Mike, Jameer, Garrett, Zumi. They all pitched in tonight. Darius had 6 rebounds. It's a group effort, and it's a desire and want to go get the ball, every single time, and they did that. Well, if you'll remember, John, last year he had the same thing happen. He had 18, I think, in the first half. Was incredible. We scored 45 first-half points last year against Wright State. It was 45-35. We ended up losing. So I told him at halftime, guys, we've been here before. We were actually up a little bit more last year. Let's stay disciplined. I thought the leadership in the huddles, the peer-to-peer coaching, that's really what a team is. Coach really shouldn't have to rant and yell this time of year if you really got a good, sound team. And we had a former player come in here and gave an unbelievable speech yesterday. I don't know if you saw Jerome, but he was incredible. He gave one of the best speeches that I've heard, and I think it really resonated with our older guys about not having regrets, leaving everything out there. It was a powerful message at the right time. We actually canceled our film session, and I said, Jerome, we got to get you back here. And he stayed for the game, and it was really neat to have him come back and give such a message.
Darius kind of set the tone that first possession, came up still, easy layup, and then kind of at the end of the first half, hit the 3, I think.
Yeah, he just had it going, Dana. He's a kid that when he's getting downhill and he's making shots from the perimeter, really, really hard to guard. Really, really hard to guard. And I give him a lot of credit. He kind of took some ownership over the weekend. He didn't think he played that well on the Michigan trip, and I have a great relationship with his dad, so I'm able to call him at any time and talk to him about Darius. Really, all the parents. Dev's dad's great, and I think sometimes when you just have open, honest communication about, hey, what's going on? Let's try to work on this. DQ's really getting really. He's become a constant learner now. He's constantly asking questions and watching the film with Coach Chin and putting in the extra time. His routine was unbelievable. Starting Monday morning, I think he had already been in the gym, had already lifted a few weights by like 9 o'clock. I mean, I drop my daughters off in the mornings, and he was in my office like chopping it up. I said, DQ, what are you doing? He said, I've already worked out and done my lifting.
If you weren't here and you followed the Horizon League and you saw the score tonight, what would be your reaction?
I think people will be shocked because of the respect that everybody has for Wright State and what they've been able to accomplish. This team is, they're 23-5. They only had 2 league losses for a reason. With the experience and the coaching and the depth, I think people will be shocked. But look at the last couple of weeks have been wild. This isn't the only score that's been crazy. So stay the course, keep getting better. It's tournament time. It's meaningful basketball in Youngstown. We've got high school basketball playoffs. Now we got the Penguins. It's exciting, and you saw Coach. Doug had the whole football team here. I mean, how great was that? Cole Peterson was unbelievable, screaming up there, leading the chants. A lot of pride, We saw the women's team. We'll be here at the game tomorrow. If I don't have to recruit, it's a fun 3 days, Dane. It really is.
Did you kind of see that look in his eye, Darius?
Oh, I saw him and Nas.
Team to do it too?
Yeah, him and Nas in the second half. They just they were not going to be denied. Not tonight. It wasn't happening.
Jerrod, I talked to somebody before the game. They said 4 teams have a shot at winning this whole thing. It's Wright State, Northern Kentucky, UIC.
I think 10. I think all 10 do, John. But, whoever you talk to, I appreciate the compliment. We're trying to get 2 home games. I think this is important now for our players and our fans to understand now. If you get 2 home games inside your building here for the tournament, we're now 11-3 at home. We need to take care of some business here on Saturday, which is going to be a tall task because NKU is really good. Not sure what happened tonight, but they're really good. They played in the NCAA tournament last year, so we got to really bring it.